good? Yeah. Our adventure started off with a really close call. The 2019 Beach and Toys Mojave Road started off with everyone meeting just outside of Baker, California as a rendezvous point, aired down and prepared for the trail. The Mojave Road normally is a east to west trail. We decided to go west to east this time due to the fact that late days of driving, we didn't want the sun in our eyes. Prior to the first obstacle, you have the opportunity to see some train tracks, which sometimes you'll get a train to come by, which we were lucky enough to have. We got to enjoy this view prior to hitting the first obstacle. The first obstacle that you'll encounter will be a water crossing. Depending on the time of year, the water levels can be rather high or rather shallow. We have 35-inch tires on our truck, and sometimes we did feel like we were floating a bit. With the water level being as high as it was this time of year, most of the group did not have snorkels on their vehicles. We, as well as the other ones, had no problems crossing. Some of the vehicles in our group did have snorkels and there was no issues. The important part was that when you were driving, you did not go too fast so that the bow wake stayed right in front of you, and at that point you stayed in a nice constant speed. Once you get through the first obstacle until you get to the dry lake bed, returns back to sandy washes and high desert trails. As dusk approached, we continued on to Traveler's Monument and dropped our rock as tradition requires.
Woo! Oh, there is a cool scorpion right here.
Oh, the scorpion.
Yeah, look at that.
That's what he was talking about.
He's so cute.
As sunlight was dying out, we made our quick beeline to our first camp spot, which was just at the base of Hanks Mountain. Hanks Mountain is an amazing spot with close access to Baker and needed amenities, such as fuel, ice, and snackies. Good morning from the Mojave Trail. Well, We finally made it to our first camping spot a little later than we wanted to. We had 2 mechanicals, one significant and one was easy to fix. The second one's being fixed right now, so we'll hopefully be back on the road here in just a little bit. But beautiful day, great group of people, and what else can you want for wheeling? So Bruiser Bowers are back out on the trail, have another big trip next month planned for doing the Arizona Peace Trail east side, and then maybe the Bradshaw from there. During the water crossing, one of our members had the unfortunate accident of the water pulling his fan forward and striking the bottom of the radiator. When that happened, it cut all the tubes and he basically destroyed his radiator. One of our members brought up a replacement radiator the night and we fixed it during the morning. Now 18 rigs strong, we headed back out on the trail and towards the lava tubes. While traveling to the lava tubes, you can see off to the sides the terrain will change in color due to the lava that has been there for millions of years, as well as the cinder cones out there. Once you're at the lava tubes, you can go down into them via a ladder, and in the center of it, you can see that there's a hole in the center which provides a beam of light and lights the tubes up themselves.
So we're walking to the lava tubes that are out here. It's pretty cool. You don't really realize that there were volcanoes out here, but it's really a cool. I'm going to show you.
After everyone explored the lava tubes, we headed to our next waypoint, which was the Mailbox. It's famous because you can sign in, you can leave items or take items that are in the mailbox. Also, there's a frog, jeep, and a skull monument just to the side of it.
Frog parking only, and sad. There's a notice at this stop that February 2020 they're going to be removing all of this, including the Hot Wheels car one and the skulls.
So, we have done approximately just a little over a third and maybe 2/5 of the Mojave Road. Farrah, what do you think?
Amazing.
Are you enjoying your driving?
I am.
Yeah? What is your favorite part of driving?
Building my skills.
Yeah? What about this guy? What do you think his favorite part of the whole trip is?
Sleeping.
Sleepy. He does look pretty sleepy right now. As we continued down the trail, we came across Gambler 500 cars. We were so inspired by these Gambler vehicles that we passed there's talk of a Beach and Toys Gambler entry into next year's event. looks like the gambler is happening. We have a bunch of cars that are not your normal off-road vehicles, like a Lexus. Ford LTD with the light bar, and another one coming through. Gambler cars. Actually, a really nice Mercedes too. With the second day of our trail run coming to the end, we needed to find someplace to camp that could hold all 18 vehicles. Previously, we had watched on Trail Recon about the New York Mountains camping spot, which was a spectacular spot in the videos, and so we decided to follow their GPS coordinates. Once we were there, we found that we had more than enough camping for all of our rides. So it's early in the morning on day 3. Yesterday we did a bunch of miles. Had another little problem with one of the trucks. Got it fixed. Always good. Most everyone's still asleep. I took a little video of where all the trucks were, but man, this spot is just incredible. Tucked away up here in the mountains. It's awesome from the Mojave Trail. Big change in ecosystem, so I'm going to swap the camera. This is what I'm looking at this morning. Waking up to this. I mean, it is beautiful morning. Got cold last night. It was in the 30s because there's frozen stuff.
I saw you hurt yourself. You said it was an accident, and all that I can do is hope.
Good morning. So we are having what this morning?
Cinnamon rolls.
What? Cinnamon rolls? The camp oven. Oh my god. Can we see inside? Oh, yum. Yum. How do you like your camp oven?
I love my camp oven. We had fresh cookies last night. So good.
So good. Looking forward to it. All right. Cinnamon rolls are done. And how are they?
Oh my god.
Are they perfect?
They're perfect.
All right, let's see you eat one.
I love my camp oven.
How's they taste?
On a frigid cold morning. So good.
After breakfast, we got everyone lined up for a Beach and Toys photo shoot before hitting the trail again. Day 3 of the Mojave Trail. Just had a great night camping. Oh, sweet little place. Farrah, what was it?
Cold.
I think Bogey hated it. Look at him. He's already asleep. Anyways, back to having fun. Back for our drive.
I saw the fear and the lust in your eyes. Fall in
After we got back on the trail from the New York mountains, we found a somewhat technical spot. But picking a good line with any 4x4, you can get up this without any issues.
Come at me, brother! No, what are you doing? What are you trying to drive around it? I'm gonna make Frank go this way. Woo. I'll take that line, Leon. Leon, do it to the left. It's way harder. Right up the middle. Oh, look at that wheel there. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Oh, it's pretty good.
After we conquered this fun hill climb, we headed towards another famous waypoint along the Mojave Road, the Penny Tree. Along the way to the Penny Tree, you'll come through Joshua Tree forests that are very thick and very beautiful. Okay, go ahead and put your penny in the penny tree. After we dropped our pennies at the penny tree, we headed towards Fort Paiute, which was an old fort designed to protect the water sources in the area. If you look closely along the rocks, you'll find petroglyphs that were left by the Native Americans that used to live in the area. Most of them are down towards the old stable area. Ruins of Fort Paiute. Basically, this is all you get. Just a top edge, open areas. And at the back here is probably where the kitchen was, due to the fact there's this little alcove right here. Up along here, up by where those trees are, is where the spring is that fed this area. And as you can tell, it's nice and green. A bit of the way down this canyon. After we left Fort Paiute, we headed towards Terminus, which is where the Mojave Road ends at the Colorado River. Here's the river. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this completes your flight with the Beach and Toys Airlines. We have reached the Colorado River. This will be the end. Make the U-turn here. Make the U-turn. While the majority of the attendees of this run chose to leave from Terminus, we and one of the other rigs decided to stay one more night, and what an amazing spot it was. What do you think of this spot right here?
This looks like home.
But knowing who you are is just for amateur.
Well, day 3 has come to an end, and we started off with 18 rides on the Mojave Trail. We lost one because they went home, they got cold, which is totally understandable because last night it was down in the 30s, maybe high 20s. And then finished off the rest of the trail with the rest of the group. So we had 17 that finished the trail with us. Tonight we're camping out near the end of the trail just to enjoy it. We have one of the friends of ours with us tonight. Mike's here with us tonight. And then of course, Farrah's cooking something amazing. Last night she made cookies, and this morning she made cinnamon rolls, and tonight we're having
Chicken stir fry with gualan and seared carrots.
all I gotta say is it looks yummy. Truck ran well, had a good time, so we'll be doing some stuff to make sure that everything works out fine for our next run, which is going to be all the way out to the Peace Trail East. Looking forward to a big group again for that one. So Bruiser Bauer's out. Trip done.